días, buenas tardes y buenas noches, buongiorno, buonasera. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening and good night, wherever you may be. J Slater case. Remember, we are not doing the greeting in French. Will the French government actually recognise my request for more information on maintaining residency here? Well, we don't mention bonjour, we don't say bonsoir, we don't say anything in French during the whole video. That's the deal. So no French greetings. I digress. Walk and talk, meaning walk and talk. It is a good Friday. It is a beautiful day wherever you are. If the camerawoman is going to talk, you'll see a little sunshine and a little bit of Mediterranean, maybe, in the distance. The video today is just to let everyone know, in case you didn't know, that there was an exclusive interview in the Daily Mirror yesterday, I believe. Debbie Duncan, I mean, that whole article needs to be unpacked. She's basically explaining she had a mental breakdown due to the excessive trolling in the J Slater case. I have a number of points that I want to make and will do once I'm in a more comfortable position inside, but just for this walk and talk, I wanted to say that I don't see anything at all in the claim that Debbie's mental breakdown had anything to do whatsoever with the trolling. I really don't see it, not at all. I would suggest that possibly the mental breakdown is due to the fact that none of them could actually make sense and come to the public with facts about the case. It was the mystery behind it and the feeling, the suspicion that things were being hidden in this case. I think that explains the trolling. I don't recall any such trolling in Nathan Osman case, the Rogers case, the Brett Dryden case. All of these were young men missing, victims of crime, I suspect, and yet their families, well, maybe they have claimed to have a certain amount of trolling, but nothing, absolutely nothing on the scale of the J Slater case. So the question of the day is, why is it? And this is a question for the accident group, it's a question for Debbie, it's a question for everyone that is scratching their heads over why the trolling was so excessive. The J Slater case, why is that? The question is why? Why select just one case out of the many involving young British men over in Spain somewhere that end up either victims of crime or dying in very suspicious circumstances? Why is it the J Slater case is exceptional in what is called trolling? What is the distinguishing feature here? I would say, I'll just wrap it up, the distinguishing feature is, to me, pretty obviously, that so many in the public, so many people suspect we are not being told the truth. By the family, by Debbie, by those that knew Jay. That is what has caused the mental breakdown. It is not the trolling itself, it's the reason for the trolling. Deep inside, I believe, in the heart of Debbie Duncan is this realisation that people have turned against her because we're not being told the whole truth. Let's leave it there from a very blowy Good Friday on the Côte Vermeille in this corner of France. Hasta luego. Adios.